Limitless Inner Wisdom with Brittany Wiley. I'm so excited to share today's video with you. Lately, I've been diving into my inner wisdom and thinking about how to better apply some of the mindsets we've been exploring together. In a previous video, we talked about rehearsing the feeling of our fulfilled desire and intention. Today, I want to go a step further and talk about how to truly accept, align with, and apply that principle. Along my journey, I've collected so much guidance and so many tools, but it's the application that truly makes the difference. There were times I found myself wondering if I'd be successful in certain areas. Even with encouragement, I still had old thoughts creeping in, doubts about how life works, and worries about the world around me. But focusing on fear and limitation was the problem. I was telling myself I couldn't succeed, instead of standing in the truth. I am in God, and God is in me. Therefore, I am already successful. When it comes to manifesting or seeing the things you've been praying for, it often begins with a shift in mindset. One of the biggest challenges many of us face is the habit of clinging to old thought patterns while hoping for new results. That's why I teach the principle of accept, align, and apply. These 3 steps work together. Acceptance comes first. You can say, I accept that what God has said about me is true. I accept that I am loved. I accept that I am capable. I accept that my needs are provided for. Once you accept something as true, the next step is to align. That means embodying the feelings and perspectives that come with that truth, as if what you are believing for is already here. From there, you begin to apply what you've accepted and aligned to, walking it out in real time, in everyday situations, regardless of current circumstances. Accept, align, and apply. That's the cycle. As you create new mindsets and habits, it's essential to fully embrace your personal power. It's not about saying, I'll try or I hope I will. It's about remembering that your natural state is peace, your path is perfectly tailored to you, and you are already whole and successful. The mind, of course, will try to resettle into old negative habits. It will show you evidence that you can't move forward. This is where accepting, aligning, and applying your new mindset matters most. What you don't want to do is resist the negative thoughts. That only gives them power. Instead, shift your focus to thoughts that uplift you. Keep them simple and general enough that your logical mind won't argue against them. Thoughts like, all things work together for my good. Every step I take is ordered by God, are powerful mental resets you can apply to any and every situation. By doing this, you're creating new neural pathways, retraining your mind, and telling it where to focus. That is the power of God that works in and through you to renew your mind. You are not powerless. Remember, you are in God, and God is in you. Setbacks and challenges don't mean you're off track. They're a part of the natural unfolding of who you really are. Now, having a positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means choosing how to interpret events and emotions. Events themselves aren't inherently negative or positive. Meaning comes from what we believe about them. So if you have a positive belief about an event, you will experience a positive outcome a lot faster than if you maintain negative beliefs about an event while hoping for a positive outcome. This is how you apply your mindset after accepting and aligning with it. In my life, I've practiced this principle and seen it transform my reactions. I used to immediately go into crisis mode when something went wrong. My mind would spiral into the worst case scenarios, and it was hard to pull myself back. But over time, with practice, I've trained myself not to default to that reaction. Now, even when a fearful thought shows up, I can catch it before it builds momentum. I settle myself, shift my focus, and remind myself what I need is already done. Here's an example that might seem trivial, but go with me. We had just moved into a new home and needed our grass cut. With no lawnmower and my husband's grass allergy, there was no way we could do it ourselves. We tried hiring a company, but that didn't work out either. Normally, this would have sent me into frustration and worry, but instead of panicking, I chose to accept, align, and apply my new way of thinking. I accepted that God had already made provision for this situation. I aligned with the feeling of relief and gratitude, imagining the grass already cut and our yard taken care of. And then I applied it by letting go of stress and simply walking in that peace. I said within myself, God, you've got this. I know this is already taken care of. I didn't build a whole narrative about how things never work out or how unreliable lawn services are. I let it go. And just a few days later, out of nowhere, our neighbor offered to cut our grass. Perfect timing, perfect answer. So now instead of wasting money on an unreliable company, we pay our neighbor who showed us kindness by offering to do it. I know this was just a small example, but this is what it looks like in practice. Rehearsing the feeling, accepting the truth, aligning with it, and applying it in the real moment of challenge. That's where the shift happens. My younger brother once said something to me that sticks with me to this day. You either believe or you don't. That simple reminder snaps me back whenever doubt tries to creep in. Why hold on to negativity when we can just believe? And more than believe, know the truth of who we are. I am in God and God is in me. I have abundance flowing to and through me. So let's round all of this out. Accept what you've spoken over yourself, the scriptures you stand on, and the truth about who you are. That is your reality. Align to it by embodying the feelings those truths evoke, as if you already have what you're seeking. Apply it by walking it out every day, no matter what arises. This creates a circle that keeps you in peace of mind and aligned to your oneness with God. And from that oneness, you naturally accept positive perspectives about yourself and your abilities. Those positive perspectives aren't just wishful thinking. They are the truth of who you are. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. I've been away because we started a new adventure with virtual homeschooling for our daughter, but I'm back and excited to continue sharing. Life is full of ups and downs, but with the right mindset, the ups will outweigh the downs. As always, I'm sending lots of love your way. Until next time, bye for now.